Welcome to today's edition of AM Minnesota. We're going to visit with Lisa Peterson, Todd Bornhauser. They're down from Northfield today. We've been going to Northfield the last couple of times. They were nice enough to rearrange their schedule and come south. You know, it's warmer down here in the south, right, Todd?
Absolutely, and you know, we didn't have to dodge too many snowbanks and you know, blizzard conditions to get down here today. So.
No, it's good to see you, Todd.
It's great to be here again this morning.
From the Northfield Chamber, Lisa Peterson's their tourism director, and Todd's the executive director, right, of the Northfield Chamber?
That's the old title, president.
Oh,
but
I forgot.
You can call me whatever you like.
They call
I
him
usually
president
answer
now.
to anything.
Just
Shows
don't
your
call him
money.
late for dinner.
Yeah, right, absolutely. Well, that's an old joke, isn't it? It still got him, though. You still call him late for dinner. Your winter walk is coming up this Thursday, and man, oh man, do you have a lot of activity going on during winter walk.
It's kind of a busy evening, yes. So a lot of fun activities, and we're looking for another record crowd this year. So.
How many years you been doing this, you know, Lisa?
This is the 18th year that Winter Walk is going on.
18.
18.
Have you been involved in all of them?
No, I didn't start till October of 2014, so
Oh,
this
okay.
would be my third winter walk.
How about you?
This is my second. I've attended many as a non-chamber person.
Right, as a member of the community.
Yeah, but this is my second one being involved.
And it really is a pretty special event, I hear.
It is, it is. Our coworker Lindsay Reddy puts together, this is her second year as well as putting this together, and I think she does a phenomenal job of just working with all the businesses to try to get them situated and try to figure out who's doing what, different sales, different people coming in and singing, and so she really pulls this together.
Yeah, it's a major coordination effort.
It really is. It really is.
Man, when I look at this, I counted 36 sponsors, and you got all these contributing folks.
Yeah, it's probably even more than that, because I know that this one was compiled. This list was compiled before the end of November, because it had to go out in a publication, by all means graphic.
So a few more have added on since
So
then.
a few more than that. So yeah.
A lot of contributors, and of course you have horse and wagon rides, and it's just a great time.
It really is, and you know, this really becomes Lindsay's full-time job probably for the last 3 to 4 weeks of just working on these activities and the social media aspect of it, and getting posters out and getting people signed up and getting checks back in, and then not one call but 5 or 6 calls to individuals or businesses about what they're going to be doing at their store, or getting carolers lined up to be walking up and down the street, and getting all of our volunteers to put the luminaries together and get those out. And you know, Lisa and I just get to come and be on the radio, so we've got kind of the easy part of it all. So.
Well, I don't know, that's kind of difficult, isn't it, Lisa?
It is. This is really hard.
No.
You're really hard to work with.
I'm sure. Yeah, very difficult. Of course, last year everybody knows that there was a motion picture that was filmed during your winter walk that's showing right now, I don't know at this minute, but on the Hallmark Channel.
Yeah, on the Hallmark Movies and Mysteries channel. Love Always Santa is the name of the movie. It's been shown multiple times throughout the holiday season. It's still going to continue to show, and yeah, we're really proud of how they portrayed Northfield in the film. They did a great job.
Are you getting any calls from other people because of that, or?
What do you mean?
Well, from any kind of tourism aspect, or just, you know, people curious about the community type thing?
We get a lot of phone calls asking for where things are from the film, and so that's been kind of fun to figure out. And then one funny story, quick. We had a phone call the other day from a woman in Northfield who could not figure out where Bridge Square was.
Oh my.
And we went round and round until we figured out she was in Massachusetts.
Oh my God. I got to take a break here. That is a great story, though.
Sure.
On AM Minnesota today, Lisa Peterson and Todd Bornhauser are here from Northfield to tell us all about the winter walk. Now we can dive in. into the specifics of the Winter Walk, which is going on this Thursday in Northfield, and it takes place from 5 until 9 in the evening, unless, of course, it's otherwise noted on various ways
Right.
to
That
see
is
that.
correct.
Right?
Yes.
But most of the places are from 5 until 9, right, Todd?
At least restaurants will be open a little bit later. But what we really coordinate. There may be some stores that stay open a little bit later than 9 o'clock. It's really kind of up to the individual store. But what we try to do is at least have a set period of time where we've got activities going on.
And virtually everything's going on here, Lisa. I mean, I look at this list of activities. They've got, some places are serving food, some places have music. It's just awesome.
Yeah, it's a really wonderful event. Most of the retailers have treats and specials in their stores. A lot of them will hire other people to come in and sing or play music. Down the street, you'll hear carolers. People will just walk up and play their trumpets, or, I mean, it's funny that how many people just enjoy coming and playing music. That last year we had a whole like a saxophone ensemble show up that we didn't even know they were coming. So we were like, okay, whatever, we'll take them.
I think they're back this year. It's Sasquatch, right? The quartet, saxophone quartet.
Yes.
Going to be at Burst Travel.
Nice. Yeah, last year they were just playing outside. It was wonderful.
It was awesome. Yeah, lots of music. I know they're having some music at Quality Bakery. Right? Yeah, the Northfield High School band ensembles will be performing your Christmas favorites.
Yes, that's right. And for Quality Bakery, it's Christmas music, so we have to make sure that we say that. So,
Yeah.
the evening kicks off at 5 o'clock. We do a tree lighting ceremony. The Northfield Middle School is there to sing some carols as well. And then the mayor will wave the magic wand and we'll light the trees. And then we're off and running for the evening. So, and then there'll be carolers that stroll up and down Division Street throughout the evening as well. And like I said, for us, it's always amazing to see. We try to coordinate as much as possible, but there's always some individuals or groups that show up that we have no idea are wandering around. So that will be the fun part of the evening is seeing who comes out to do what. So usually there's a couple strolling Santa Clauses and elves dressed up in costumes. So it's a fun evening. So we have a lot of fun with it.
There's a snowflake ornament hunt.
There is. We have a snowflake ornament hunt. I believe we have 2 clues out right now.
Absolutely. There we go.
Would you like me to read them?
Sure, why not?
So the first clue is, I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and ornaments on the tree. The bark and twigs will hide me where the branches split. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. And the second clue is, Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, sporty soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 poems made out of stone. Down to Division with a shopping bag in his hand, running here and there all around Bridge Square, saying, catch me if you can.
Oh boy.
So if you can find that ornament, it's worth some good dollars for you.
Worth $500 in chamber bucks for the winner. So, and we're very fortunate that College City Beverage became our snowflake ornament sponsor this year. So we really want to shout out to them as well for stepping up and helping us out with that. So it's a great event. It's kind of a takeoff to the horseshoe hunt with defeated Jesse James
Sure.
days, and a lot of people that had a lot of fun last year. We had it was 2 people, 2 women that found it, and their kids. We took a nice picture with Rudolph as well in the office last year. So we're looking forward to seeing who wins it this year as well. So.
Yeah. We always have fun with our medallion hunting heritage days here. It's neat to see all the families out hunting.
Well, it'll be interesting this year. Obviously, a little bit colder out there, and of course, no snow. So it makes it interesting as to where it gets hidden. And I, a shout out to Tim Friedman with Edina Realty, Northfield. He coordinates that for us. Does a wonderful job with it. He's got some help this year with him as well. And so we really, really appreciate him taking the time and energy and effort. I know he was extremely busy this year and not sure if he was going to be able to do it, but we twisted his arm and I cried a little bit, so he was able to.
Well, there you go. Did he write the poems too?
He does all of that, and so I have no idea. And my wife was extremely disappointed that she's not eligible since she has married to the husband who works at the chamber.
Oh,
so
and I
family
suppose she
members
knows
are
right
not.
where it's at.
Right, so she would have loved to hunt for that as well. So, but I have no idea where it is.
Yeah, we don't know either.
Yeah, we're clueless. Typically, I'm clueless at most everything. So don't ask me if I can give you any help because I can't do that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it sounds like both of them are pretty good clues.
He's a witty individual, and so I can't ever make.
I never can make heads or tails of what they mean at all. Even if I tried to find the ornament or the horseshoe, I wouldn't. I never know.
Yeah, I went to college at Florida State, so that really is my excuse. I don't know what other people have, but
Florida State.
Yeah, but so I just don't have that aptitude to be able to try to decipher what that clue really means.
Scratching my head as to why you would go to college at Florida State and come back to Minnesota.
Oh well, love the Midwest, love the Four Seasons. Florida's nice, lots of bugs, really hot, so it's a great place to visit.
Yeah, the
Big
bugs are bigger
spiders.
there too, aren't they?
Yes.
Remember the first time I was in Florida in my motel room, there was this big bug in there. I couldn't recognize what kind of bug it was. It was huge. It was like, wow, the bugs down here are huge.
You just asked him, hey, can you step out so I can get my shower, please, and you can come back in. Yeah.
It was really big. Anyway, where did you go to college?
I went to Augsburg in the cities.
So you are right at home then.
Yep.
As long as we get that. I went to Brown up on Lake Street. No college here. Brown on Lake Street. Anyway, lots of, I don't know if we got time to go through all of these, businesses and all the things that they have to do, but we can run down some of them if you guys want to.
Yeah, let's go ahead. I'll leave the sheet with Lisa. She has the voice for radio.
Well, there you go.
Please. So, let's see, we'll just start at the top. A
Sure.
Bag Lady, which is at 212 Division Street, has some in-store specials and deals. Beyond the Yellow Ribbon is going to be inside Coldwell Banker. They're going to be doing complimentary gift wrapping. Bierman's Home Furnishings and Floorings is going to have food, gift certificate drawings, and in-store discounts. Like we talked about, Burst Travel is going to have a saxophone quartet, as well as some complimentary gift wrapping services from the YMCA. Buzz Salon is going to be giving away 20% off all their products. Cakewalk is going to have $2.50 cupcakes and complimentary treats while supplies last. The Cannon Valley Friends are going to do some family fun. They're going to be decorating Peace Dove cookies, making tabletop peace poles, puzzles, games, all kinds of fun things. And they're also going to have a community sing from 7 to 9. Canvas Church is going to be outside Northfield Olive Oils and Vinegars, and they're going to be doing Christmas music, and they're going to have probably some characters from Frozen are going to be there, so the kids would like that. Cocoa Bean has a special pop-up location at By All Means Graphics right now. I was in there yesterday, and it looks really fun. At Coldwell Banker, Mr. and Mrs. Claus are going to be there along with some elves. And at Community Resource Bank, we're going to have Mr. and Mrs. Claus are going to be showing up there as well. And there will be a petting zoo and lots of treats and stuff like that. Content Bookstore is going to have the Chow Girls Killer Party food tasting and an author meet and greet and cookbook signing from 6 to 8. Eco Gardens is going to be roasting chestnuts over an open fire, so that's fun. Epic Enterprise is going to have a student art calendar fundraiser, so they've created these beautiful calendars that they're going to be selling. And then our Girl Scout troops are going to be selling hot cocoa, hot cider, cookies, and doing all kinds of fun stuff. So it's just really a fun evening Would you like me to continue? We
Sure.
have a lot more to go.
Yeah.
At Larson's Printing, every year they make a special winter walk mug, so they'll be giving those away. And let's see, at the Main Street Moravian Church, which is on Division Street, they do a live nativity from 5:30 or at 5:36 and 6:30, and they'll also be doing a chili feed. So if you're hungry, go there. Monarch Gift Shop is going to be giving special discounts and doing some treats and having games. The Northfield Arts Guild will be doing their Neg Cracker. This is their version of the Nutcracker at 6:30. They also have the A Plus Holiday Mart, which is a group of special needs students that creates all these beautiful art gifts, and then they sell them from 5 to 9. And they'll have story time for the whole family with author Mary Blackwell at 5:25. If you'd like to get your picture taken with the James Younger Gang, you can do that at the Northfield Historical Society from 6 to 9. That's always a good time.
What if they get to put me in costume in
Where-
the time period? I mean, if they're in their dusters and stuff, I want to be in something cool from the Wild West too.
I think you'll just have to be you.
Bummer.
Dun dun dun. The Northfield Prayer Room is going to be having warm drinks, Christmas goodies, Christmas trinkets, gifts. They'll be giving away Bibles and personal prayers. At the public library, this is a big deal. They will be having the Magic of Model Train show. This is the 18th year that they've done this. And everybody really loves seeing all of the different model trains that fill up the library. That's a really fun activity. At Northfield Yarn, they're going to be doing a mini sweater ornament contest. They will be on display, and members of the community can vote for their favorite. At Paper Petalum, they're going to be having crumb caca baking, so that's delicious. Premier Bank will have coffee and cookies. Quality Bakery is going to be having the Northfield High School Band Ensemble performing Christmas favorites. Rare Pair will have a classical guitar music by Randall Ferguson from 6:30 to 8:30. 15% off store-wide at the Spare Room. That's a relatively new shop on Division. They did have a location that was sort of behind everything, but now they've moved on to the main part of the street. So that's really fun. Swag is going to be having sculptural robot artists and soft sculptural doll artists in the store from 6 to 8:30. She always has a fun store. If you haven't been in there, I encourage you to go in and just take a look and buy something, of course. At the Hideaway Coffee House and Wine Bar, they will be having a walking chili cone sale. That will be outside their location. Measuring Cup will have huge sales, food samples, drawing for free kitchen gift, and demonstrations on some of their favorite gadgets. The Secret Addict will be having cookies and cider and sales. VFW will be having, it's warm in there. They want to promote that, so you can come in and get warm. They'll be having hot dogs, brats, fries, and cocoa, benefiting the veterans. Vision will be having coffee, cider, and holiday cookies. And then Ziggy's, which is on Water Street, will be having $1 off of Heggy's Pizza. So that's kind of the list that I have, but there's much more going on. Like we said, we never really know until that night all of the different special events that are happening.
The horse and wagon rides start where? They go all over town? Or?
Horse and wagon rides, we've got 3 of them this year. One will start nearly in front of the Archer House, and that's actually sponsored by the Archer House River Inn. And then the second one will be out near Jay Grundy's Rubenstein. Usually starts right there and then heads out past Econo Foods and Echo Gardens. That one will be sponsored by Apple Chevrolet Buick in Northfield. And then our third one will start right kind of near Bridge Square, and we'll run across the bridge and down Water Street and then back around. And that one's sponsored by Edina Realty. So we're really fortunate for our horse and wagon sponsors that help contribute with that. Those rides are free. But there's usually a waiting line that goes along with that.
I would bet. Yeah.
Hopefully we added an additional one this year. Hopefully we'll be able to take care of that as well. And then we've got our luminary sponsors, which are Service Master by Ayat and Professional Pride Realty. And we do over 1,000 luminaries in and around along Division Street, along Water Street, down some of the side streets, at the 3rd Street corner where the chamber is located as well. So a lot of people that help us put those together, and then we got to get all of those out on Thursday afternoon. And then our Honor Society helps light those. The students come down and run around with their lighters and that we provide, and then run around and light all those up before 5 o'clock, and then also helping getting them all cleaned up at the end of the night as well. So
that's pretty cool.
So Greg Langer lets us use his facility to put those luminaries together. Fox Landscaping supplies the sand and then takes care of all of the aftermath of luminaries, candles, and sand. And then a special thanks to XL Energy, which is our Christmas tree lighting sponsor as well. So without our sponsors, this would not happen. And then the many volunteers that contributed in many different ways as well. So, and then a shout out. None of this would happen without Lindsay Reddy back at the office doing it. So we really got to praise her for all of her hard work in getting this coordinated. So
Absolutely.
Way to go, Lindsay.
Yeah, way
to go,
Lindsay.
Yeah.
If you see Lindsay on Thursday night, she deserves a pat on the back, because this is not an easy task.
Or a rub on the belly. So
yeah, she's pregnant.
She's pregnant. So in fact, last year, missed kind of winter walk a little bit because of the baby.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And she has a little one. I think she's 16 months old.
Yeah.
So
gee,
she's going to be busy.
Couple of toddlers together.
Yes, absolutely. So, but she's done a wonderful job of making sure that all this stuff is coordinated and ready to go. So we're looking forward to an exciting Thursday night. We tell everybody to come down and enjoy the festivities. It's a lot of fun, and quite frankly, it's again just bringing interest to Northfield, getting people to visit. There's lots of restaurants to eat at, whether it's along Division Street or along Highway 3. There's many places that you can grab a meal, a quick snack, and then head down to take care of and participate in the festivities.
See a lot of the college kids down there?
There are. Carlton is out right now, so
Right.
We don't see a lot of them, but we do see some of the students from St. Olaf. Sometimes their choir will come down and like their Viking chorus will come down and make an appearance and
That's a
just
treat.
start. It really is. They'll just start singing in the streets, so that's really fun. So yeah, everybody enjoys it. The entire town comes out. And
Well, they just had their Christmas program this last weekend.
This last weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, yes.
My cousin, who is a St. Olaf alum, came up from Chicago and had her 2 kids who were St. Olaf alums on either side of her, and they invited me to come, but I couldn't make it. I had to do a ball game, but it was nice of them to invite me. Anyway.
It really is, and it's a tough ticket to get in town. So if you're alum, you gotta know a alum or know somebody up at St. Olaf to be able to grab one of those. So, but it's a very special event. We're excited that they do that, world renowned, and again. Kind of Winter Walk has kind of changed its dates over the years, so we don't compete or conflict with both of those events at the same period of time. So
Now these luminaries, do you purchase a luminary in memory of someone, or how does that work?
you just we just put about 1,500 of those. A nice brown bag with a plop of sand, a cup of sand, and a candle, and it's quite a production getting those put all together. But probably takes us about 3.5 hours to do 1,500.
So it's just out for decoration.
Just out for decoration.
Not
yes.
a fundraiser.
Not a fundraiser. No.
For anything.
No. But thanks. You're giving me an idea, perhaps.
I'm just thinking. I know my brain works in weird ways, and
well, that's a great idea, actually.
that's what happened. It'd be a way to remember people that, the holidays, it's a tough time of year when you've lost someone.
It really is. There's lots of memories that go along. I mean, losing someone is tough enough as it is,
Right.
but if you tie it in within a holiday there as well,
Well,
that so many more memories.
Even if it doesn't, I remember both my parents when they passed. One was in January, right after Christmas. The other was in July, a few months before. But the holidays just aren't the same, when they're gone, because you spent every holiday with them.
Unfortunately, I've not had to go through that yet. So knock on the granite
There's
here.
wood here.
Oh, there's wood here. Knock on wood. We don't have to go through
I
that.
don't know if that's real wood, but there is
Yeah.
wood-like.
Well, I could knock on my head. That's probably most full of wood.
No,
So,
no.
yeah.
Is he always?
Self-deprecating,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's just making you smile and laugh. So.
So again, Fox Winter Walk, Northfield. The hours are from 5 until 9, filled with music, filled with food, and just a great time. Lots of family.
Lots of family
activities.
events. Yep, it's just a great first holiday kind of festival to get everybody in the spirit of Christmas.
But some of these activities, I was thinking of people with grandkids that, like the wagon rides. That'd be great.
Absolutely. Nice Norman Rockwell and great setting. So, what we wish for is always hopefully a few flakes of snow to add it really that great appeal. So it will have a different flavor this year. It'll be probably about 30 degrees colder than it was last year.
Oh, that's right. It will be chilly on Thursday. But hey,
It is
that's
going to
part
be
of it.
chilly, so just bundle up.
Yes.
We're Minnesotans. We can
Yeah.
do this.
Neat thing about cold weather is you can put more clothes on. You can't take more clothes off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This summer.
Well, I don't want to go there with you
No.
on that. So,
Well.
but I will say, 20 degrees or 18 degrees really isn't that cold
No.
for us here. But will be the first cold snap that we've had this year, so it will seem.
Yeah.
Poor Lisa will feel like she's freezing out, but it's really not too bad.
I have
so.
my electric socks
Oh,
I'm going
yes,
to wear.
that's right.
Oh wow.
Battery
electric socks.
operated warming socks.
So along with everything else we'll have Frosty wandering up and down the street, and my understanding is that our movie star, the reindeer, will be there tonight as well.
All right, there you go. So get on over, folks. Winter Walk in Northfield does sound like a really special time and a good time to just have some fun with your family, maybe do a little Christmas shopping in the process.